All right, so for statistics, anytime you need to use statistics or do statistics on the Regents, we'll only go to that. You need to make sure your calculator is ready to go. So really quickly, take your calculator. Here it is, main menu. You're going to click, and you need to do this before you start. You don't know if you're going to need it, but you need to line your pockets with it. Take your calculator, click mode right here, random. Anything that has anything to do with the word statistics, make sure it's turned on. So down here in the blue, actually, skip past a lot of this. See where it says stat diagnostics? Click that over, go over to on and click enter. And then my stat wizard is already on. So that's good. When you're all set and all your stats are turned on, I believe you can click clear to get out of there. There you go. You can also click second mode. Okay, to the question. Student scores on a recent test are shown below shown in the table below. There they are. Not documented very well, but whatever. On the number line below, create a dot plot. A dot plot is exactly what you think it is. It's a plot made of dots. Very fun. So what we're going to do is down here, they've provided us with the number line. Up here, they provide us with the data. We are just going to put a dot above that data point wherever it shows up. And if there's multiple data points for a value, we stack a few dots. There we go. Knew I could say it. Yeah. So for instance, I'm going to go kind of quick, but I'll show you one of them. So 85, find 85 on the number line. They all just count by ones. 85 is right here. Put a dot. 96. So make sure you have a system. I got 85 done. Now let's do 96. So 96 is right here. Put a dot. Start above the line so you can kind of see it. 92 is right here. 82 here. This is literally all I'm going to do for like a lot of these values. Okay? 90. 90 got a dot there. I already have a dot for 90, so I'm going to keep going. Okay? So do that. Put a dot for each value. I'm going to go kind of quick here because I did this question earlier. So I should have 4 dots here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 dots, 2 dots. Again, I'm just kind of going quickly because I already have these values done. 95 does get 1, and you get 2 more. There we go. So I have all the dots here. You would take your time, cross them off. Make sure you don't cross it off too much because if you make a mistake, you want to be able to see what the number is below the thing that you crossed off if you need to. Down here, they said state the median test score for the data set. So throw back to middle school, the median is the middle number. So when you cross off high, low, high, low, high, low, you eventually are left with a number in the middle. Now the problem is here, we actually have 20 data points. We've got 4 times 5. We have 20 total. You have 20 dots on your paper. Now for medians, that's not good because the median's the middle number. There is no middle for 20. 20 is an even number. If this was an odd number like 19 or 17 or 15, then it's easy because you have them stacked in the middle plus the 1 for an odd number. So what ends up happening is we have 20 data points total. Count to the middle of your 10. So 20. Down here, 1, 2, just counting dots left to right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so here's my, ooh, it's not very good. I'm trying to draw a little bracket. We got 10 here, which means my other 10 dots live here for my 20 total. There is no middle number between for 20. That's not a decimal. So what you do with your median is you average the 2 middle numbers, the numbers that land in the middle. So for me, I have numbers at 90. I've got data for 90, and I've got data for 88. I'll say that again. So my first 10 data points live here, including these dots. My other 10 data points live here. Your median's your middle number. The problem is we don't have a middle number because it's split evenly. So you take the guys that live on the middleest most and you average them. So my middlemost data for my 10 over here is at 88, right? 88 are these 2 dots, and 90 are these 2 dots. So in math, you average the 2 middle numbers within the median to get the real median for your data set. So we're going to average it, or use our logic here. So the middle data that we have is points that live at 88 and points that live at 90. The average of 2 numbers is the middle between them. So what number is directly between 88 and 90? Be 89. right? So the answer is 89. If you couldn't do it quickly, if you want to see what we did, we just averaged it. So when you average things, you add everyone together and you divide by the number of things you're adding together. So if I'm adding two things together, I'm going to divide by 2. And if you type that in the calculator, you get 89 anyway. Okay? So when medians end up in the middle, it's nice. So if this had 31 data points, we wouldn't have to do that. We would just literally go to the middle, count in exactly halfway, and that will be the median. But if the median is an even number and it splits it right down the middle, you have to quickly do stats. I hate when it does that. I don't know why it does that. What are you doing this for? There we go. Usually if I scroll, it fixes it. Okay, so that's that question. Okay, dot plots, pretty easy. Couple details to know, and that's all we got.